What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you some shoulder exercise that you can add to your routine because on my channel the most viewed video is about shoulder training, and of course I can see that most people don't even know how to work their shoulders, especially on the rings. So I'm gonna do another video about that, and I hope the sound is pretty good in that video because I've switched mic, so I got a new mic, so I hope you you find that useful and kind of nice to hear. Yeah. So the first, guys, you need to warm up before training your shoulder, especially on the rings, because you can hurt yourself pretty bad. And how I warm up: face pulls, rows, and skin the cats. And that way your shoulders are pretty warm, pretty nice, and you can really start any kind of shoulder exercise on the rings. But you need to be careful. The first exercise, guys, Bulgarian dips, 5 by 5, but this is not a workout, guys. This is pretty much, I'm gonna show you all the exercise that you can do, or I do on the rings, with the recommended amount of sets and reps that I do. The Bulgarian dips, guys, this is pretty much a harder variation of the regular ring dips, but if you're not familiar with that, get familiar with the regular ring dips first before doing that exercise, because you can really hurt yourself when doing that exercise if you're a beginner especially. So if you're not that strong for now, I suggest just do regular ring dips, drop that exercise for now, and when you're strong enough to do regular ring dips with ease and you can breeze to that, come back to it. That way you have a solid and strong foundation and you cannot go wrong, you won't get injured, and you won't be out of the game for extended period of time. Okay. And another variation that you can do, the ring turnout all the way dips, man, this is a killer. So try that as well if you do not want to do the Bulgarian dips. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next exercise. It's gonna be some side rows. I've already covered that exercise, but I'm gonna mention it again for now. And that exercise, guys, this is pretty much an archer rows, but both excuse me, both exercise serve a different purpose. If you want to work on your back, you do archer rows, you focus on the bent arm, you go up explosively and so on. And the side rows, guys, you really focus on the flying arm, the straight arm, and the bent arm is only here to assist yourself when you're doing the movement. When you're fatigued, don't do archer rows, don't go up explosively with the bent arm, just rest, drop the exercise for now, and come back to it when you're feeling fresh and you're good to go, because we really want to focus on our shoulders when we are working out, especially with the side rows, because if you are doing it just like you're doing the archer rows, you will work mostly your back when doing that exercise, and we do not want that right now. We're talking about shoulders, not back, guys. So keep in mind when you're doing that exercise to not use your bent arm too much. That way you will get the best gains on those delts and you will make the most out of that movement when doing it, because I suggest you do it, because this is one of my favorite shoulder builder when I'm doing any kind of shoulder workout on the rings. And how to progress to that level, you say? Well, you don't need the straight arm, guys. You can bend it a little bit and do it like that way you get the best out of both worlds, guys, because even though your arm is bent, you can still get some nice shoulder gains. And of course the bent arm that is doing the rows, guys, you will still get the benefit from it. So just try it out. The next exercise, guys, this is another one that I've already covered on the channel, the front rows. This is pretty much the side rows, but just another angle of it. So Just like the side rows, guys, the straight arm is mostly doing all the work. You really need to focus on that. You really need to only use that arm when doing the movement. The other arm is only here to assist yourself. This is not a joke, guys. When you're doing that exercise, you really want to struggle. You really want to burn that shoulders. You really want to feel the movement into those delts and not the bent arm. And when you're fatigued as well, just play with the leverages, and if it's too hard for you after that, just drop the exercise, rest a little bit, and come back to it when you're feeling fresh. When you're working out your shoulders on the rings, guys, it's pretty much it. You really wanna focus on that when doing each exercise. That way you are fresh on every exercise. Every rep that you do is focused on making sure that your delts are pumped and on fire, excuse me. But anyways, guys, when you wanna work to that straight arm front row, you just do the what I call the face pull rows. You have one arm doing a face pull and the other one is just rowing to assist yourself. And the next exercise, guys, the infamous ring handstand assisted push-up. I don't have a tutorial for that yet, but I have a tutorial on my channel about how to have a ring handstand assisted on the rings. And if you want to have the same, guys, I suggest you go check that video out if you haven't already, and you will see. But if you do not want to risk yourself at getting inverted on the rings, boom, the dive bombers, guys. This is a great exercise. When I tried it, man, I felt everything during every part of the movement and I got a solid pump. So try it out for yourself if you do not want to get inverted on the rings, you're scared of whatever, or you're not that strong enough. That exercise is solid, guys. I will give it 8 or 9 out of 10 in my opinion when having it into my routine. But if you're a total beginner and you can't perform the ring assisted handstand push-up or the dive bombers, the good old ring pikes, just like doing them on the ground, guys. Really get used to do it on the rings, and do not forget the ring turnout. When you go up, boom, ring turnout. You get the best gains of your life and you make the most out of each movement. And I'm gonna mention that exercise, the ring pseudo planche push-up. This is the first time I tried it on camera, and I can't say I'm not a fan of it because I'm not too familiar with the movement right now. I'm gonna mention it anyways into that video, but try it out for yourself and see how that goes if you feel it. But me, when I perform that, as you can see, I'm not feeling it. But anyways, guys, this is about every exercise that you can do, so I'm still gonna show it to you even though I'm not feeling it. There's some exercise that some people do and feel it very well and some others don't. The ring turnout archer push-up, guys, these are hard, so beginners don't do that yet because you will mostly injure yourself or hurt yourself when doing those. So this is a waste of time if you cannot perform at least 10 ring turnout push-up and so on. Just get stronger and try it out for yourself as well. This is my secret, guys. Ring turnout holds. When I'm doing any kind of shoulder training, there is 1 or 2 holds into my workout or into my routine because they work your shoulders, they work your triceps, they work your biceps, your core, and they are easy to do. So try it out, guys. If you want strong and stable muscle, those are your friends. And this is often overlooked in our training. Those exercises might be simple, but most people don't do them. And do not forget the infamous face pull, guys. And this is pretty much the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to drop a like, a comment, share it with your friends, and I will see you next Wednesday when I'm gonna drop another video. So peace out and bye.